Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. Your expectations?
When looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Thuram, Toni Kroos, Best, Eusebio, Isak, Lilian Thuram, and teammates around him. Eusebio, Gareth Bale, couldn't keep the ball, Bale. Gullit. Difficult to stop him. Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. Jairzinho. Isak. Looking for that final pass. Looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Jairzinho. Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here. Federico Di Marco. Jairzinho. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Making progress is Kylian Mbappe, and he's through here. A wild attempt.
Yeah, in the end, that's missed by a fair distance.
Jairzinho. Bastian Schweinsteiger. Modric. And a big chunk of added time here, a minimum of 5 minutes. Eusebio. And a tidy ball. Excellent run in possession. Can he put them in front? Oh, now that is an excellent save. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Second half underway, and both teams will be itching to break the deadlock. Bale, Modric. Promising attack this, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Eusebio, and Best has it. Oh, a goal! And that wasn't part of the plan. A known goal it is, and no wonder his head is slumped. And a substitution in the offing. Saka. Well, he's certainly not alone. Oh, maybe the equaliser. And deflected beyond the byline, so a corner here. And taken cleanly by the goalkeeper. George Best. Ruud Gullit. Best. On to Kroos. Did a good job of cutting it out. A smart stop here. Yet another tremendous save to add to the list. Pavel Nedved. In with a chance. And in range. Well, the power was there. Not really the placement, however. Goal kick. So making the substitution now. Lucio. Thuram. Best. Well, they lost custody of it. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. giving it their all in search of an equaliser. Marcelo. Eusebio. And Best has it. He's in behind. And the flag does go up. Must have been tight. Substitution time it is here. Schweinsteiger. Well, 3 minutes of stoppage time added on here. And support available. And that will be all for this game anyway. And defeat for the visitors, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, not quite good enough today. Yes, they only lost by 1 goal, but I never felt they were in control of the game. A frustrating day all round for the coach to think about for the next time.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. What are you expecting to see?
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully, we get a really good game here.
Unable to keep the ball that time. Bale. Isak. Roberto Carlos. Eusebio. Possession 1. Well, they get the ball once more. Son. Zinedine Zidane. Mbappe. Bale. On to Bale. Oh, big moment! And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here. And back underway. 1-0 it is. Zambrotta. Good technique displayed. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Modric. And is it going to be Gareth Bale? Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. A real opening now. Oh, he was clean through.
Yeah, has to score there. A great opportunity missed.
Bastian Schweinsteiger. Well, very close to half-time now, and it's a narrow lead for the home side. How would you assess what you've seen?
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous in attack, and they've controlled the midfield.
This could spur the game, and a goal to level this contest. All even. So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Mbappe. Son. And it's with Eusebio. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Kylian Mbappe. Fine run from Mbappe. Timely intervention. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So all even here. Who will take control in the second half? Jairzinho. Teammates available. Just cutting off the supply. Must take the lead here. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Luis Diaz. In with a chance. It has to be, surely. Oh, it's in! A two-goal cushion now, and the lead fully merited. So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? So a half an hour remaining. Bukayo Saka. Eusebio. Mbappe. And it's with Eusebio. An inability to keep hold of the ball there. Modric. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? Will it go in? It's a splendid run by Mbappe. Well, the last touch came off the defender, so a corner now. Still not clear. Clearance needed to be better. But it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. Son. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Still a chance. And it's in! They've eaten into their advantage, and this is not over. Not yet, anyway. This is very rare indeed. 3 substitutes coming on at the same time. Now, who can he play it to? This could finish it. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, it was a comfortable win in the end. Fully deserved their victory because they dominated every aspect of the game. It was a really good result for them here today.
It's in the game.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. Stuart, your expectations?
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Zambrotta. Jairzinho. The ball with Luka Modric. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Modric. And Bale with options close to him. Johan Cruyff. Schweinsteiger. Bale. Isak. That's a well-struck pass. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Cruyff. And it's with Eusebio. He's taken by the keeper without any fuss. Schweinsteiger. They've given it away. Mbappe. Gareth Bale. It's an intelligent... Must take the lead here. Excellent save from Thibaut Courtois. Well, offside. I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
Nesta. Heung-min Son. Now Son. Now Cruyff. Johan Cruyff. Schweinsteiger. Bale. Here's Isak. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Bale, and the lead beckons! Well, we've just witnessed the first goal of the night from Gareth Bale, and that will be a big boost.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So back in business, the ball moving again, and Real with a bit of work ahead of them. Gianluca Zambrotta. Real Madrid get the throw in. And they've decided that the time is right to make a triple substitution. David Ginola. Now Cruyff. Now Son. Johan Cruyff. Son. Well, they continue their push for the equaliser, but definitely not forcing it. This could level it. Well, what a stop that was. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Thuram. Nesta. And on to Ginola. And support available. But nothing comes of it. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. And good work from Real Madrid to win the ball back. Really inventive stuff from Real here. Real chance. Oh, splendid skill. Oh, good run, this. Oh, what an opportunity. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Johan Cruyff. Just the challenge that was required.
Well, just listen to this atmosphere. It's been such a tight...
A real opening now. And it's there for him. And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Well, just look at the defending here. They just don't read the danger. It's a poor goal to concede.
So 2-0 now, and there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
It was fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically superior, had better individuals, and were always a threat going forward. It was a really good performance and a good result as well.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football, perfect playing conditions. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. How do you see it panning out?
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Jairzinho, moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? Pavel Nedved. Advantage played. Had to blow the whistle there. Free kick. Ferdinand. On the ball, Pavel Nedved. Puskás. Teamwork and passing in evidence. And moving the ball nicely. But it's one pass after another. Eyeing an opening. Must take the lead here. Untidy. Gareth Bale. Mbappe. Making progress is Kylian Mbappe. But really sticking to their task defensively. Bale. And finding their flow. Mo Salah. Bale. Ferenc Puskás. He has teammates around him. Mbappe. Isak. Gareth Bale. Modric unable to hang on to the ball. Puskás. Can he put it away? Oh, excellent work there to thwart a promising attack. Lilian Thuram. Szoboszlai. And no worries for the goalkeeper. That is that for the first half here. So into the second half with these two sides locked together. Mbappe. Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance? Chance to put them in front. It could be up for grabs. So a throw in for Real Madrid. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. On to Puskás. Mbappe. Luis Diaz. Now with Puskás. Here's Mbappe. Garrincha. Might it be Mbappe? And thwarted by the crossbar.
Yeah, I thought he did everything right there, just inches away.
Modric. Here's Mbappe. Luis Diaz. And Diaz has it. And played the pass well. Moving the ball well here. And teammates around him. Can he put them in front? And there it is. The deadlock has been broken. We wondered if a goal would arrive. Well, now it has. And will there be a response now? Substitution for Real Madrid. Genuine chance. Well, the pressure was on, but the keeper stepped up to deal with it. Makelele. Mbappe with it.
Well, just listen to this atmosphere. It's been such a tight game, but the fans are certainly doing their bit in trying to get them over the finish line.
Can he finish them off? Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely. So 2-0 now. Kylian Mbappe. It's there for him. Well, a good place to win it back. And it's in! They've eaten into their advantage, and this is... And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
Yes, Derek, well, it could have gone either way, couldn't it? It was so competitive for much of the game, but they kept pushing, kept believing, and probably deserved the winner in the end. A great result.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
When looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Kroos. And Nesta with it. Marcelo. Plenty of support here. Bastian Schweinsteiger. Good pressure to win it back. And nothing comes of that attack. Thuram. Ruud Gullit. And it's with Eusebio. George Best. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. Isak. What can they do from here? They must take the lead here. There it is. And he could scarcely have had an easier finish.
Well, just look at the defending here. They've made it so easy for him in the end. That's just not good enough.
And France get the ball moving again. Can they come up with an answer here? Oh, that's a really good run. And that is defending of the highest order. Oh, that's a fine pass. Oh, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Modric. And is it going to be Gareth Bale? And the referee has given a penalty. To make it 2-0. It might be. And in it goes. As coolly as you like. Never in any doubt from the spot. So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Very quick thinking there. Real chance. A goal! Just what they needed. Still plenty of life in this match. So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes. So back underway. The second half begins. Kylian Mbappe. This could be the equaliser. Ruud Gullit. Making headway, Toni Kroos. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Chance to equalise. Oh, a goal! Level now! The lead has evaporated.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. But there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, pretty straightforward for the keeper. George Best. Modric. Pavel Nedved. On to Saka. It needs an accurate cross. Difficult to stop him. Oh, fancy footwork. It's in! And this really takes your breath away. A comeback and a half. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Eusebio. Mbappe. And here they come, still pressing for an equaliser.
Well, just listen to the noise in here. These fans are doing everything to get their team over the finish line, and there's not long left now.
This could finish it! And a goal! They lead by 2 now, and that allows them to breathe a bit more easily. And the final whistle is sounded. A victory here for France. Your thoughts on their performance?
They were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly in that midfield area, and they also looked threatening in the top third of the pitch. It's a really good result for them.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Nedved. Mbappe. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Isak. Gareth Bale. Well, he's lost the ball. Schweinsteiger. Jairzinho. And taken cleanly by the keeper. Bale. Kylian Mbappe. Marquez defending well. Mbappe. Will he finish? It is a decent-looking attack here. Might it be Mbappe? Well, what a stop it was.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent save. That's a top-class piece of goalkeeping.
There it is! The first goal of the game, and the lead certainly doesn't flatter them. Good value for it. So the ball rolling again, with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Good defending, out for a throw-in. Lucio. Toni Kroos. De Bruyne now. Well, they keep the ball moving. And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. Real chance. And a goal to increase their advantage to 2 overall. That little bit of a cushion. Now it's all about keeping the concentration. So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Nedved. This is Kroos. On to Kroos. Modric. Mbappe. Went in strongly, decisively. And he has options available. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. And time for the change now. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Out of play, throw in. Bale. Mbappe with it. Determined defending. Oh, great piece of individual skill. He's in here. Can he find the net? Another goal! And surely there's no way they can throw this away. Absolutely dominant.
Well, it's a goal you'd expect him to score, but he kept his cool and he put it away nicely. He'll be happy with that.
3 goals without reply. Lilian Thuram. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Saka. Nedved. What a big chance that was. Keeper has the ball. Gareth Bale. Might it be Mbappe? It could be up for grabs. Corner awarded. Goalkeeper's ball, it was always going to be that way. Federico Di Marco. And he's made headway. Will he find the net? A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Ten minutes left for play. Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest. So the match has restarted, but you do feel that is that. Mbappe. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Opportunity it is. It's opened up for him. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him. The referee blows for full time. It ends at a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
You're absolutely right. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Bale. Son. Ginola. In with a chance. In it goes. An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, first of all, where's the defending? They're all over the place. But give him some credit. That's a good finish. Great composure.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Jairzinho. Cruyff. Now Son. It did look on for them, but not to be. Bastian Schweinsteiger. Mbappe. It's a splendid run by Mbappe. Oh, this could be the equaliser. Not out of the woods yet. Cruyff. Ginola. And in with a real chance. Oh, outstanding save!
Yeah, that's a really good stop. Just made himself look so imposing.
Bastian Schweinsteiger. Gareth Bale. Jairzinho. Can he do it? Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. Well, on the verge of hearing the half-time whistle, and they've mostly silenced the home crowd. Stuart, interested to get your take.
Well, they've worked...
Can he? Well, their hopes rise as they win a corner. Well, not clear yet. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Here it is now, a substitution. Teams back in position, second half underway. Nicely constructed. Oh, might be. Mbappe. Fine run from Mbappe. And cutting it out. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Oh, skipping away. Big chance to get them on terms. Can they stop it going in? Well, didn't seem to be too much in that offside decision. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Johan Cruyff. Shah seemed to switch off for a moment, and now a throw-in. Into the final 20 minutes. Cruyff. Chabum Kun. Marquez doing the ball winning. And he's through here. Must be. And it's a goal. Level again. What a match this is turning out to be.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Well, they still have designs on the win, but timely defending when it mattered. Luis Diaz. Ruud Gullit. On to Cha. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. And that is going to be all for this game. Well, we were treated to goals, but no winners in the end. Stuart, what did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was certainly entertaining. Both sides had periods of the game where they were dominant, but overall, I think a draw.
It's in the game.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Bale with others in the vicinity. There it is! A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
Andres Iniesta. Bale has given it away. Isak. Oh, in with a chance. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
Joshua Kimmich. Mateus Cunha. Sloppy in possession from City. Modric. Jairzinho. Plenty of support here. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. Mbappe. Mateus Cunha. Danger averted. And in with a real chance. And just making the run a bit too early. Offside as a result. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Mbappe. It might be. Well, you've got to give him credit for that piece of defending. Isak. Inching towards the interval, and it's going with home advantage. As always, very keen to get your take.
Yeah, they're playing really well here. They've controlled the flow of the game, they've won their individual battles, and they've created numerous chances. Their only problem in the second half could be complacency. But a
great opportunity! Very quick thinking there. Mbappe. It has to be! And collected with considerable ease. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. The ball rolling again, and the first half struggles of City were there for all to see. Can they put up a better fist of it in this half? Now, let's see what they can do here. Mbappe. Surely, a goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And from that sort of range, you'd be shocked if Mbappe missed out. He just keeps showing us what a top finisher he is.
Here it is now, a substitution. Bastian Schweinsteiger. Son. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Bukayo Saka. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Corner awarded. And a good save there. Well, behind for another corner. Going short. Well, another corner kick conceded. Let's see what they do this time. Well, keeper getting both gloves on the ball. Nedved. Well, a good place to win it. And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him. And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Mbappe. Schweinsteiger. Showing a great defensive instinct. Well, the seconds are ticking away, and the home side in control. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Well, what can you say about this performance? They've been absolutely brilliant. They've played with such guile and creativity, and their passing has been so expansive. Not many teams would have stopped them today.
So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Mbappe. Is it going to be? The referee blows for full time. It ends at a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. What might we see today, Stuart?
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Jairzinho. Schweinsteiger. Bale. In it goes, an early goal. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, he puts it away really well, as you can see, but you'd expect him to score from that range, but they all count.
Alphonso Davies. Gianluca Zambrotta. Now with Zambrotta. Given away by Manchester United. Gareth Bale. Rafinha. Gareth Bale. George Best. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. And he's in. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Well, smuggled behind for another corner. Rafinha. And a goal here. Just what Manchester United required. They are level. So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Jairzinho. Gareth Bale. Can they find a gap in the defence? Composed and patient passing. Vanja Milinkovic-Savic. Making sure nothing came of it. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Modric. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So the second half begins. Who will steal the show? Modric. Moving the ball really well here. But then the commentator's curse comes into play. Roberto Carlos. Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale. And danger averted. Well read. Rafinha. Well, we're into the final half hour. Here's Rafinha. Just trying to keep their opponents on their toes with the passing game. And a chance for them to nudge in front. And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Nedved. Now with Saka. Zambrotta. Trying to craft something. And he's done it! Parity again! A magnificent game unfolding.
Well, as you can see, what a good bit of play this is. The build-up is excellent, 1- and 2-touch passing, clever movement and a fairly simple finish. Great team goal.
Roberto Carlos. Eusebio. Possession lost, intercepted. Well, here they are, on the attack. Can they go on and win the game? Magnificent challenge to win it back. And a throw-in forthcoming. Modric. Di Marco. Now, options are plenty. Oh, great attacking play. Always going to be the goalkeeper's ball. Best. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. And that is going to be all for this game. Well, we were treated to goals, but no winners in the end. Stuart, what did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was certainly entertaining. Both sides had periods of the game where they were dominant, but overall, I think a draw is just about the right result.
It's in the game. It's in the game.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. What are you expecting to see?
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Bastian Schweinsteiger. Now with Zambrotta. Modric. Well, the defenders know they need to get... And a goal! 1-0, and what a fast start they've made to this game.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Dembele. Van Basten has it. Running with the ball confidently. But they dealt with the threat posed. Isak. Mbappe. Well, in the final analysis, a bit harmless. Zinedine Zidane. Figo. He's going forward well here. Oh, to level the match. Chances on. Oh, he's found the net. And that increases the advantage to 2. Just what they wanted and just what they deserve.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Figo. And Best has it. And the ball with Figo. George Best. And teammates around him. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Going well. Brilliant, crisp and clean tackle. Can they survive? Well, no work for the keeper when all was said and done. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Three changes in one go here for PSG. Well, the first half struggles for PSG were there for all to see. Can they make a better fist of it this half? Toni Kroos. Now Son. Zinedine Zidane. It did look on for them, but not to be. Kylian Mbappe. Bastian Schweinsteiger. Now with Bale. Carles Puyol. Son. Too easy, far too easy. Rodrigo. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Gareth Bale. Kylian Mbappe. Very quick thinking there. Toni Kroos. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. 15 minutes left for play. Rodrigo. Well, failure to keep the ball there by Paris Saint-Germain. And Bale got... And it's there for Gareth Bale. There it is! Victory more or less guaranteed now.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
Well, the decision they have made is to make a triple substitution. So the match is restarted, but you do feel that is that. Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here. And just 5 minutes remaining. Carles Puyol. Modric. Luis Diaz. Well, he could really get at the opposition. It should be a goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
And the referee says enough is enough. That's the end of the game. It's a defeat for PSG. Your assessment?
That was a worrying display. They were completely outplayed in almost every department. The coach has got a lot of work to do before the next game.